I think I avoided something really bad. So there's a small forest near my house, probably about 200 meters by 200 meters, almost a square. There's like a country road on the side that farmers use, and there are like small roads into the forest, so it's divided into four parts. It's not remote, but not super busy either. There's a main road next to it, but hardly any cars pass. One part of the forest, the back left section, has always creeped me out, ever since I was a kid. The rest of it feels fine, but that one area, something always felt wrong. Anyway, last year, I was walking along that part of the forest. I was a teenager and walking alone. The place is like safe to take walks and all that. I live in Slovenia. The path curves a bit so you can't see too far ahead. I turn a corner and suddenly there's a man right in front of me, about 6 meters away. I didn't hear him coming at all. No footsteps, no rustling, nothing. It was like he appeared out of nowhere. He was an adult man, definitely not in his 20s or 30s. He was older. I immediately felt like, OMG, an adult and weird guy. I am a girl, I need to watch out. I didn't turn my back to him. I just kept walking, super aware of where he was. I looked back and he was staring at me. I told myself, if he starts walking toward me, I'm sprinting straight into the field next to us. Eventually, I turned forward again and didn't see him anymore. I assumed he just walked away. But something felt off, so I looked again and he was in the forest itself, not on the path. He was walking through the woods in a section people don't usually walk in, especially not during spring-summer when it's full of underbrush. He was walking in the direction I had come from, and he was holding a roll of duct tape, the thick gray kind that every dad has for some reason. I stared at him. I didn't want to lose sight of him. It felt extremely wrong and creepy. Who the hell brings duct tape into the forest and hides in the trees, and walks into the direction, back into the forest, towards a teenage girl? Then a little while later, he shows up again, this time riding a small electric scooter that he literally had in that same bushes. Like he came back with duct tape and looked at me, was looking at him, and then he went back and came back with a goddamn scooter. I was heading back by then, and I knew there was no way I was letting him be behind me. I pretended to tie my shoelaces until he went far enough. He rode off in the opposite direction, but kept stopping and looking back at me as he went. There are fields around, so it was very visible where he was after he drove off. I was beyond creeped out. The whole thing felt like a horror movie setup. A teenage girl alone, creepy man in the woods, hiding in the trees with duct tape. I can't stop thinking about how bad that could have turned out if I hadn't been alert. I didn't report it at the time. I don't remember if I even had my phone, and I was so focused on staying safe that calling the police didn't register. Also, at first I was like, okay, maybe he is on a walk, but duked tape? Walking into bushes and trees, that's crazy. For some stupid reason, I didn't tell my parents. I don't even remember what I was thinking. I just know that I didn't felt any fear, anxiety, or panic, like I was just very aware. Also, for some reason, I was thinking, okay, mine am overreacting or overthinking stuff. But I was thinking about it today, and I literally felt so much anxiety and like fear, because God knows what could have happened. I'm also very thankful that I didn't have headphones on. I usually always have them on, but this time I didn't for some reason, an IDK if that was my guardian angel or something. But I am extremely thankful. I am so happy that you are safe.